live. How are we feeling so far? Sorry about it. Started a little later. There will be a Deion Sanders video going up a little later. Obviously, as you know, he was dealing with some health things, right? What's it called? But he has now came out and talked about those things. So I wanted to talk about him talking about those things because there was a lot of speculation. And it wasn't too dope, and it wasn't very smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with y'all speculating, but at least have something basis. There was nothing based in it. It was just they thought he was gonna step down because I guess they don't like him. They thought he was gonna step down all the time because his kids are gone and he can't play daddy ball. But look, I'll talk about that in the other video. It's a bunch of foolishness. What I do want to say in this beginning of the stream, because it's something that's actually pretty important to what we're going to talk about, is that you have to understand that Deion Sanders, which was revealed today, that he never even told his own sons what he was going through. So they kind of, from what I understand, were figuring out the same week. We're figuring out too. So this is both Shiloh and Shedeur Sanders as they're going through their really heated battles, right? You know, super heated battles to make sure they can find their way on their team. You know, they have somebody in in Deion Sanders dealing with something like that, and then not even telling them that, you know, he's dealing with something like that. So I think that's crazy. I think, you know, I did a little more listening, and apparently Mr. Uncle Neely, someone who does the pregame network, he was one of the only people, that had seen oh my goodness. I want y'all to know, hey, it's gonna be a good day for the Sanders Day, because as I get on here, would you look at this? Would you look at somebody already dropping bombs while I'm talking? It's just that easy. I'm sorry. I was trying to give y'all some spiel. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, be a professional, but it looks like Shadeur Sanders said, I don't want to hear all that. I'm ready to throw touchdowns. All right. Like Mary Kay tried to ask him, I don't know nothing. And he literally didn't know anything. I'm focused on playing the game. And literally seconds after me going live, we get our first footage of Shedeur stepping up in the pocket, delivering a deep touchdown. Now, we'll take our time and overanalyze this, of course, because, you know, what else is there to do? But it's dope to see that we ain't even, we couldn't even really get started yet, and we already got Shedeur Sanders touchdown. So, but like I was saying, the Deion Sanders video will be out. Please just wish all well wishes to Deion Sanders. Go watch Well Off Media as well, because they just had something coming up too. So I think it's great to see Shedeur here. I actually want Mr. Daniel Afosi. I want him. I want his profile. But how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing that? Is that first team? It looks like that is not first team. It looks like that is still second team. But nonetheless, here's another angle too. Let that play. Another angle. Shedeur, boom, play action, has to step up. Now, probably would have been a sack, but I mean, hey, man. I mean, you know, that DB was a little lost. I don't know. There's not really a lot of excuse there. Maybe he lost it in the sun. But wide receiver was ready for it the entire time. Did that bounce off his head? No, it didn't bounce off his head. But hey, that's a touchdown. I need Mary Kay. I need Mary Kay to let me know what else is going on, man. So here we go. Daniel, as always, does a great job at updating us with what's going on. Can I turn you into a column? Thank you. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Okay, cool. He does a great job updating. The rotation of personnel today has been Gabriel stays in, but now the backup offensive line is in. It says Shadeur Sanders is up next, working with the second team offense. He also had wide receiver Deontay Johnson was also with that first personnel grouping. So yesterday he was actually throwing to Deontay Johnson, whereas today, you know, he is not. Am I having some? I think we're having some stream problems. Are we good? Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, sorry. I thought we were having a stream problem. But yeah, Shedeur's already throwing what's it called? Touchdowns. I didn't even get time to set everything up. He's already throwing touchdowns. But first off, I didn't get to talk to the chat. I'll let this play. What's it called? I want to talk to the chat, see how we're feeling today. So Thomas Taylor was in here waiting. Appreciate you so much. He says, let's go Shadeur Sanders. Rod on Politics says, my first live on your channel, bro. Keep grinding. Appreciate you for showing up. My man, Isaiah Lawrence. Y'all know what he do. What's that? What's going on, man? Mr. Man says, how you been, my boy? Been living, man. Hope you've been doing great. Hope you've been doing phenomenal. Shedeur Sanders is dropping dimes. Deion Sanders is back. He's reinvigorating the people. How can you not feel phenomenal? You know what I'm saying? Isaiah again says, what's up? I'm doing great, brother. I'm doing phenomenal. I'm having a great day. Hope you're having a better day. T-Ray84 says, legendary. That's how we like to keep it around here. DL says he better be getting first team reps. Where are they at? Hasn't had first team reps just yet, but he's already going ahead and slinging touchdowns in pads. So we're getting less and less excuses. Miss Nisa, how you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing phenomenal. Right on Politics, he had Junior holding him down. Yeah, that was again, it'll be a separate video, but that whole situation is crazy about Deion Sanders. So happy that, hey, we're moving forward. We're moving forward, though. Ian, what's happening? Dylan Gabriel is first team. My man Ian usually keeps locked in. Touchdown is Mr. Gage Larvenden because Ian don't play. He be having my intel for me. What up, though? That was the best, Miss BD Hall. Appreciate you showing in. Bianca says, God is good. God is great. All the time. God is good. Everything was just on his time, not ours. Hey, ain't that the truth? Now, Mr. SRT says he's second team. They not giving him first team reps. Now, if they don't give him first team reps, we're going to have to riot, man. We're gonna have to start a riot, big dog. But we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. PC. This a few times been here in PC. What's happening? I think you're a new person, but you've been here a little consistent. How you doing? Good afternoon. Buddha says, love the channel. Usually don't follow this, but I'm hooked now. I appreciate you being hooked. I appreciate the support. And all of, how many people are in here? All 267 of you, or 300. I'm not really sure which numbers here is right, but regardless, thank y'all so much. This is day 6 of what's it called? What do you call it? Browns training camp, officially first day in pads. If you don't know, Kenny Pickett actually went down with a hamstring injury. We'll have a little update on that. We're in the thick of practice, so it's probably gonna be like 30 more minutes of us getting clips. After that, the clips will end. We'll put them together, make a video, and then we're also going to talk about the fact that Mr. Rizzo, he's linking to his sources, or his sources leaked to him rather, that apparently Kenny Pickett should be out for 4 to 6 weeks, not the 1 week evaluation that we assumed. So maybe we shouldn't be so, I'm talking to the 12 Brigade, you know what I'm saying? How we doing? As the 12 Brigade, we can't jump to think that, he's not getting first team reps just yet, because it looks like, again, he's gonna have the whole week. And then it might be a month. It might be into the preseason that Shedeur is getting first team reps. So this is a great way to start off your first day in pads, I have to admit. So, love to see where we go from here. All right, so let's check it out. So that's the first touchdown we have. That's not the first clip we have. Man, they're going crazy. They're going crazy about that one, man. Shadeur Sanders. Brown safety suck. Okay. So right now we're just checking out to see if there's any updates. My man Daniel usually gives great updates as well. Is this going to update live? I already talked about the rotation. I think I did as well. Pop in here real quick. It says Browns breaking to 11-11. Joe Flacco at quarterback with the first team as expected. Joe Bitonio is out here, but doesn't appear to be practicing. Lorenzo Thompson is at starting left guard. If you do not know Joe Bitonio, and I'm only talking to non-Browns fans, because if you're a Browns fan, you know who Joe Bitonio is. But legend, one of the best in his craft. And for all the negatives of Shadeur Sanders being, possibly starting and having to go behind this team, that's one of the probably the brighter spots, because you're going to have a real vet in Joel Bitonio who knows how to handle his business and has been doing that for a long time at the top of his, his game, if you would. All right, so only clip we have of Shedeur is just a touchdown. Who the thunk, right? Who the thunk, and a deep touchdown, right? Shedeur Sanders was second behind Flacco and threw his first pass to Luke Floria. Okay, cool. Here is another pass we got populating in here. My man Fred. We're probably going to check out Fred. He does great things. Daniels does great things. So we'll stay locked in, and we're gonna kind of compile these as we go. Don't worry, we will take our time and break them down like we usually do. We're just right now we're just getting them as they come in live right now. So we'll kind of see how things progress continuing on. But how are we doing? Lil Josh says got a TD, of course. KCB is going to ask Shedeur about Coach Prime's help. Oh yeah, I think luckily, there is no, from what I know, I don't think there's any media sessions for them in particular. But if there was, Mary Kay would be all over it. She gets down. Mr. Man says, who is your early award predictions? MVP, offensive rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, etc., etc. MVP, I got Lamar Jackson, offensive rookie of the year. I got think about that one. Who is? I don't think it's gonna be Travis. I had a thought. Oh, Ashton Genty, defensive rookie of the year. I got Malachi Starks. Watch out for Malachi Starks. I think he's gonna do. And for defensive rookie of the year, because I'm a Texas fan, for a little, a small little dark horse, Jahdae Brown, because what's going to happen is Patrick Surtain, he's known as the number one cornerback in the land, and they're going to measure him. They're going to line him up everywhere, of course. But at the end of the day, teams are going to try to not throw at Pat Surtain, which inevitably, if Jahdae Brown's out there on the field, they're going to be testing the rookie a lot more often. That could lend itself to him making more plays and things like that. So that's what I have right now. But appreciate it. Great question, Mr. Man. If y'all want me to do like a separate video about MVP extra, what I have, again, I don't know nothing about nothing, but I'll be more than happy to do that as well. Waiting on some more clips here. We do have some Dillon Gabriel clips coming out. I know everyone's not here for Dillon Gabriel clips, but he is the man that is battling Shedeur right now. So we got to see what he's cooking up here. Little throw on 11-on-11. DG, he's got some zip to him. He's rolling to his right. I like that. Rolling to his right. So that's like rolling to your left if you're a right-handed quarterback. Able to twist his body around, get great velocity, which, he always has good velocity, and really put the ball where it needs to be put. Love to see that from old Dillon Gabriel. Well, you don't like to see it because, you know what I'm saying? You want the 12-ish one to do what he does and do it the best. But, it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is at the end of the day. So we got plenty of updates coming, whether it's Daniel, whether it's what's it called? I wish I could. Okay, so it is. Yeah, so Gabriel takes over for the next session. Okay, so Gabriel is the next session with the second team offense. Really impressive catch from Deontay Johnson, who made a fingertip grab on the comeback after adjusting to the pass. Oh, whoa. What is this one? We gotta get this one too. Go ahead and play that one. Play that one too. What that boy DG doing? Oh, sorry, this is Joe Flacco. My fault. Ooh, January Joe puts it in a spot, huh? Hey, now, like I said, we love Shedeur around here. He jumped off sides. Is that Mason Graham? Yep, all y'all offsides. You know what I'm saying? Got y'all jumping. Well, maybe they didn't cross the line, but I got y'all. Oh yeah, he got the rookie. This is a free play, by the way. All right, play action. And he calls this a comeback route. This is what you would call and football people get at me. This isn't a comeback. This would be a hinge route if I'm like, right, a hinge, or is another name for it. But comeback is when you break out. Hinge or pivot route, I think some people call it. Some people call a return route a pivot route too, which is, again, different nomenclature, different offenses. I don't know nothing about nothing. But a hinge route where he's going to sit down. Honestly, is this a dig? This guy looks like a dig, to be honest with you. Nah, that's definitely pivot or what's it called? How you call it? What I'll call that thing? What the other fancy word I use for it? But regardless, it don't really matter because it was a great ball by Joe Flacco. Again, Daniel's going to keep giving us a lot more perspective on everything as well, and then Fred's going to give us a few different what's it called? How you say? Fred is going to give us what's called a few different angles. Is what I should say. Cedric Tillman over the middle for Mr. Joe Flacco. Let's see what that looks like. How are we doing today, though? Everybody doing great in the chat. What y'all looking for? I was looking for a Shedeur touchdown, and he's already done that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of on to the next one. You feel me? It's called a curl. Oh, curl. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting curl and hitch mixed up. Getting curl and hitch mixed up. That's what I did. Hitch route and a curl route. Hitch is out, curl is in. So that's on me. Shout out to my man DP. That's a crazy name, but look, see, that's why you shouldn't trust what I gotta say. I be yapping. Hitch or hook. See, my man Isaiah. Isaiah always checks me too. My man Isaiah Ian always checks me. I be yapping. DP. So curl and or a hitch or hook. See, we too many words. Hey man, he sat down and he caught the ball. Gosh darn it, we're not about to get into this. D, he says he can't wait for preseason. Hey, Rod on Politics says he's looking for first team reps. We are all looking for first team reps. Make sure, hey, curls, hitch, cuts back. Curl, hitches, cut back. Right, so hitch is a breakout. A comeback is when you go all the way. Wait, sorry, we're not gonna bore you. We're not gonna bore you to death. But we're teaching foosball right now. Everybody, we're all in this together. Y'all are helping me put the pieces together. To the right is a stick. Well, we're not. Isaiah, we're not doing this. Isaiah, Ian, y'all know too much ball. Okay, we're gonna bog it down. We're gonna be debating about concepts. Like, well, me personally, I like a. Y'all know too much ball for me, man. What? Oh, that's crazy. Sorry, I just got a. This is crazy. I just got a copyright thing. I was like, what is this for? This is from a video from like. That's crazy. Sorry. I just got a copyright claim from like a video 5 years ago. Sorry. All right, back to business. Go Pet Go. To left the right. On D, we call flats hook to curl. Well, see, and then defensive terminology. We can't get into this. We're gonna get bogged down. But I would love to do that. I would love to do it at the end of the stream because y'all be knowing what y'all talking about. I like learning. I like teaching. All right, what we got? What else we got? We should be getting live clips updating as we speak. Gabriel takes over. Was second behind. Okay, so I don't think we have anything new as of just yet. Nothing new from the Browns. What's the Browns got? What the Browns got? Yeah, they're tripping, man. Comebacks to the outside. A hitch is 5 yards stop and turn around. A curl route is 10 to 12 yards. You hear about Gabriel game suspension. What Gabriel game suspension? You following them AI accounts? Don't let me catch you following them AI accounts. You know they like to lie. I found out them AI accounts be using some of my videos too. We gonna have a problem. We're gonna have to have a conversation with them. Chat GPT and all of them. We gonna talk to them. Dylan Gabriel. Oh, did I show y'all Dylan Gabriel to Jerry Jeudy? I think I did show y'all to Jerry Jeudy. Shadeur Sanders deep touchdown. They're still tweeting it out. Does he have more angles? I think this guy might have more angles too. We're looking for the most angle. Oh yeah, he does have his own angle. Okay. It's another angle of that touchdown. And I do want to say, since we have time, and we don't have many more clips popping out right at this moment, usually they stop and there'll be another burst of clips. So just wait and it'll probably be some more. What's it called? I love that and somebody can say, hey, this is just a sack, right? Because he had that problem. Ooh, I like this simulated GT. I love this backfield action. Watch this tackle. Watch what this tackle does. He pulls and he comes and he shears off the edge. So we've been seeing a lot of that, and I'm about to get real nerdy. I know I told Ian and Isaiah and I told DP, I told y'all to stop being too technical, but I'm about to do it. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I love this. You get a simulated pull, right? And what that does is, and it's funny, we talked about this in the Kenny Pickett video that we made about the usage of the Browns play action and the fact that it's only going to it's only going to be for the betterment, right? It's only going to be for the betterment of a young wide receiver. What's it called? So not a young wide receiver, sorry, young quarterback, right? And what this is going to do is going to freeze these second level defense, is going to freeze the front seven, freeze, a safety, freeze what you need to get frozen here, right? And look, watch the response. And now this is, understand that as linebackers, you're run defenders, right? So they're always going to take a front step. So that's no big, but it makes them just pause for a second, right? They see this big boy moving across, that means run. And then immediately they can see, you can see it. But that aggressive, oh no, I got to get to shout out to Rob, my hook curl, right? I'm dropping to the hook curl, right? Immediately right now, I'm dropping. So I love this play design. Obviously, we have to figure out what we're going to do. As you see, this guard does not know what to do when this other defender comes. He's coming from the edge. Oh my God, sorry. Is this a guard pulling? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the guard pulling. My fault. So this tackle does not know what to do without any help on the inside. He gets free and the running back gets tossed aside, or he just takes a bad chip. He tries to chip and then release. You know what I'm saying? And that's a sack. I gotta be honest, that's a sack. But if we could get this blocked up right, it looks pretty. You got the guard flying. You got this is that next level, the next wrinkle of play action that offenses are and do implement to give your guys some chance. And then here's the best thing, if it would have worked, right? You get another body over here, right? Now you have this big guard. Instead of having this tight end on an island praying that he can handle an edge, you get a tackle and a guard out there on this side. He can roll here because theoretically he should have more space and time here. But the reason why I made this video and came back to this video is because we've seen a lot of Shedeur doing this right here. Now, stepping up in the pocket, right? It's not a big deal. He would have got sacked, yada, yada, yada. Not against first team. Leave the comments, right? But the fact that the tendency, it seems to be broken. It seems the tendency now is I need to step up in this pocket, right? Instead of drifting like he's known to do. Like people criticized him, rightfully so for. But I told you, hey, can you criticize him for that? Yes. But let's look at the context. Why is he drifting? Could it be because he had the worst offensive line in all of college football? It could be, right? Because we didn't see those tendencies at Jackson State. So bravo to the Cleveland Browns offensive coordinators. Shout out to Tommy Rees. Dialing this up. I like this. More play action, the better. Hey, and then on top of things, we're talking about those extra small things. Play action out of shotgun, right? Shedeur is most comfortable. And this goes for a lot of college quarterbacks in the modern era. They're just more comfortable under the gun. They haven't taken as many snaps under center. And I think even more so for Shedeur. I don't think he took any snaps under center. Somebody please quote me. So, hey, how do I find ways to still help him, right? I'm so tired of people with this idea that like quarterbacks should have to solve everything. Everything should be hard for them. Dog, can we make it easy for them? Right? When you get to the NFL, it's okay to make it easy for these quarterbacks. And I like the wrinkle of, hey, shotgun, you're comfortable. How about I give you play action? But I'm not just gonna give you play action. I'm gonna give you a little help, right? Theoretically, it should be beefier. We should hold the linebackers a little longer. And then everything else should just kind of come right there. So that's dope. I like to see that. Let's see if we have any more videos updating. Let me read the chat for a second. What y'all got going on? What y'all got to say? No, 6-game fight against Sanders. Not true. 6-game fight against Sanders. Not true. Where did you, again, Rocco, where do we hear it? No. Because I'm not trying to make fun of you. Sorry, Roscoe. My fault. I called you the wrong thing. I'm not even trying to make fun of you, dog. Like, we just saw this with the Deion Sanders stuff. People were saying, oh my God, he's going to step down. Like, it's just so much fake news going on right now, dog. Like, it's crazy. Oh, shout out. Who became a new member? I didn't even see it. I don't get like a thing for that. I don't get like hey, who became a new member? Thank you so much. I don't know. I just see it right there, but I don't know who did it. Thank you so much, by the way. But no, dog, like I really, like I want y'all to know, let's take a look. Let's take a peek at some of these. And you know what? Because we're not getting many more videos. Let me see. Let's check out Fred. Make sure he's not tweeting anything else. Yeah. So there's no more new videos as it is. So we can do this, right? I can almost guess the channel that you saw that from. So I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go the next level. I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm about to show you something. About to show you a few of these little channels, man. They're a problem. I wish YouTube would do something about it. Now, I don't think that you shouldn't be able to use AI. I think that's messed up. My problem is people don't know it's AI. If people know it's AI, oh, go crazy. Like if you know it's AI, some people like the AI account. Like, it could be enjoyable. My problem is they're lying to y'all, and y'all are coming into my chat with real people, and y'all are saying things like, somebody got what's it called? Somebody got torn down or whatever. My man says the lock says we're the first team. Shedeur, we waiting right now. Shedeur, all he's done is thrown a touchdown so far. We're waiting for more videos to come out. We're waiting for more videos to come out. Brandon, appreciate you subbing. Appreciate you. But yeah, so if you go to something like this, right? The Huddle HQ. This is one of those AI accounts. But he's not that bad, right? He's just AI. He don't tell you he's AI. But there's one that was doing like some crazy like Kenny Pickett out for all of 2025. I was like, dog, come on. This is one of them. He don't get as many views right now. I don't think. He's been struggling a little bit, but it is what it is. But the Huddle, he be doing that. NFL, yep, this dude does it too. Boom. Just making stuff up. He ended his own. Here we go. Shadeur Sanders destroyed Deion Sanders on calls for NFL to ban him forever. Experts lose it after Shedeur said, like, it's just lies. It's just lies. Shedeur Sanders goes off on Dylan Gabriel and exposes him live from NFL. That never happened. That never happened. What's it called? Oh wow, that's crazy. Hey, I'm not mad at you for that one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so they'll just make up lies. Those aren't even the most egregious ones. Trust me. Those are just like the regular ones. But yeah, that's that. Oh, here we go. Stop recording right before the end. But Carson Swisher just met Deion Sanders in the hole and put him on his back. Oh no, I am FC Deion Sanders. This isn't good. This isn't great. Oh, let me see in better view, please. Come across the footage. Oh yeah, Carson. Okay. Carson said, I'm a really yeah. So that's two rookies that if you're a Browns fan, you gotta really hope is gonna continue to contribute for a long time. Gotta throw up a little poll here. Does SS deserve one ST? Hey, appreciate you. Team reps after TD. Does yes or no? Simple poll. Does Shadeur Sanders deserve it? The lock you look tried, boy. The lock you look tried. I don't know what's he talking about. Whoa. Why you being mean to Nisa? Hold up. What's going on? Michael Thornton. Hey, you can take a step back, big dog. Melvin Kane says, I am no Browns forever. It looks as if the coaching staff is destined to not get Sanders first team reps. That's what it's looking like. New Alex runs. Okay. The best decision person. Okay. Boom. Appreciate you subscribing. Sanders was perfect during his interviews. Sorry, I had to handle something. 1 second. Nisa, hey, Nisa got you up out of there. Paul, the true believer, thank you so much for the donation. He asked, is he with the first team yet? He is not with the first team yet, but he has thrown a touchdown. That's all we have so far, and we're just awaiting more clips. We only have a few clips from him. We were looking at in our background right now, that is rookie Schweringer out of UCLA meeting Mr. Sampson in the backfield and saying, how you do? Wait, that's what he said, but that don't look like this was happening. Somebody got popped, but so we're right before the end, but Carson just met Deion Sanders in the hole. Oh, the end. Okay, we're missing. So we see the pop, but we don't see like the full thing. Look, even FanDuel is tweeting about it. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna come right back. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul. I appreciate the $2. You feel free to donate if y'all have any special requests, or y'all can just ask the questions too. Like I'll answer in both. I just appreciate y'all, all 600 of y'all, man. I think this is one of the top numbers we've had. So thank y'all so much. I'm gonna continue to just keep feeding y'all with the videos as they come out. Oh, before I got to step away just for a quick second. I'm gonna be gone for a second. Make sure y'all follow these accounts. It is Fred Greetham, right? Daniel Oefusi, and then Cameron Justice. I don't have her thing up right now, but if you're a Browns fans and you want videos, angles, intel, and somebody who don't clickbait, they don't make stuff up, XYZ, LMNOP, they're there. They got live videos. They do some of the best job around Browns. So let me step away 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? All right, back by popular demand. Had to see a guy about a fish in the ocean. All right. So first, let me read some chats here. Josh says they are stubborn and determined to show us they will not be pressured. Interesting. I think that's an interesting thought process, and we're going to get deeper into that as we hopefully get more clips. Gabriel is now done. Goodbye. Why is Gabriel done? Why is he done? Ronald Howell says they played us. They're not interested in playing Shedeur. All the QB competition talk was lies. Hey, it's going to be. We have to wait to see. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel thinking Sanders doesn't have his number. Starting a fight with Sanders just cost him a spot on the team. Gabriel has little message. Mill, are you a human or are you an AI? Yeah, Mill. What are you talking about? What? Are you watching those AI accounts again? Yo, I wish man, I'm just saying, man, it would be so easy to just, do you know how many views I could get by just making fun of Shedeur and telling lies and yada yada and okay, well, Mill, if you're a human, we're not gonna be mean. I'm gonna genuinely ask you, why do you think that? My man Terrence. Wait, Terrence? What did Terrence say? I didn't even see Terrence say that. Oh, up here. I was missing some stuff. Deserve. Okay, no, he doesn't deserve. Okay. I think Rob has a good perspective on it, or at least an interesting perspective on it, right? Because deserve is a big word. Being reported on interweb, he started in the locker room after practice. So again, I have to ask you, what are your sources? Can you cite your sources? Because if I look up Dylan Gabriel, I'm sure I'll see something. Straight football breaks silence on Shedeur. Unexpected quarterback injury. Dylan Gabriel addresses Shadeur Sanders relationship. Browns coach Kevin Stefanski wants decision sooner. Who will become QB1? I see no news, even unreputable, talking about that. So again, I showed you an AI account that talked about it. But do they cite their sources? No, I cite all my sources, right? Whenever I do my videos and I talk about things, I tell you where they're coming from. I say, hey, this is who's saying it, right? This is why I'm saying these things, right? Just make sure whoever you have, this is for anything. If you're listening to somebody, if they're not telling you why they got it and where they got it from, and you can see multiple people confirm it, it's probably a lie. And that goes for me too. If you see me talk about something, yapping, you feel me? So just do that. Mill says, being reported on the interweb. Lisa says, I'm glad that I didn't spend my money on that jersey. Our rocket number 2, Colorado. Hey, I suggest y'all go support Shadeur Sanders, his page, like his actual real deal, his own personal brand, because that's where, you're really going to be able to get a lot of more going on. Okay, here we go. We got another Shadeur Sanders touchdown? Nah, you're lying, right? You're lying, right? You're lying, right? Nah, it's clickbait, dog. It's a fake video. Shout out Chris Smooth. It's just a fake another one, man. The kid just throws such running the third team offense. Sanders buys some time on the final play. Okay, so here again, Daniel Afosi. I do want to say this is third team, but this is, guess whose fault it is that he's throwing these on third team and not first team? Guess who? Just saying. So the session wraps up with Shadeur Sanders running with the third team offense. Sanders buys some time on the final play of practice and finds Sal Cannella downfield. So this is the third team, not even the second team, which we saw him throw 3 touchdowns against the second team without pads. He puts pads on. He throws even more. Did he get any first team reps? We're not going to end this live. I have to end this live at like 4:45. I don't think I'm going to be on the whole time, but 4:45, that's my out time. So I'm gonna sit here until I give an explanation of why Shadeur Sanders got no first team reps. Rod on politics, the ball does look a little late, but we're gonna get into that because Dylan Gabriel had a touchdown that was a little late. I don't know if you remember. Everybody was jumping up and down about. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll fully decipher. We'll get into the deep end, right? We're not just gonna sugarcoat it. We don't do that around y'all. I'm gonna be honest. That ball was a little whatever, but context is everything. I want to see some more angles because what you couldn't have been seeing is like, okay, well maybe he knew he had that time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just knew he had that time and then he just did what he needed to do. Right. But we'll see. We'll see. So from what that sounds like, it looks like the practice is over. So with the practice being over, we can go ahead and start our video. And again, we're not going to start for real until we get the quarterback tracker from ESPN Cleveland. It's going to come out as things wrap So first of all, I'm not saying anything. Y'all be doing it big, man. Y'all, I really appreciate it. Blake Nitty says just a second and third. He went with the second and third and touchdown with each. Third team reps is diabolical. Daryl says it looked like a broken play, so timing is out the window. That's true. Ivy League Mark. Oh, y'all, the chat's moving too fast. Chat's moving too fast. Wait. Who did you mute? Oh, I was muted. Thank y'all. Sorry, y'all a little delayed. I'm sorry, y'all a little delayed, but I appreciate y'all. This is what you're supposed to do. Punish the third team. You are a first team player. Hey, Ivy. I like that. Shout out to Ivy League Mac, because a lot of people keep talking about, oh, it's second, third team, but there would be the same people that would be mad if he wasn't, making the most out of it with the second and third team. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that I want to make sure that we're all accurate on what we say. So shout out to you, Ivy League. That's a good point. It's a great point. We got to keep it up. How do you not see on the interweb the fight between Gabriel and Sanders? It says on TNN report on YouTube. Wait, what? TNN. We're not doing this right now, but I just want to find it because I'm going to show you. It's probably an AI account, buddy. TNN YouTube. This right here. No. TNN. What is this? Yo, what is this? Well, we'll look it up for you, buddy. We'll see. We'll get to the bottom of it for you, buddy. Okay. So I'm gonna grab all of these clips and then get them. Oh, Shadeur Sanders even threw some one-on-ones too. Okay, we can see some one-on-ones from Shedeur as well. Just downloading these and getting them together because I'm gonna put them all together for you guys so we can look at it. We're gonna look at the day in full. You feel me? So make sure everything is calm, clean, and copacetic. Fire. Okay, so we will grab a few more of these and then go from there. Running the third team. Okay. Stop recording. Okay. I was looking at a video. Oh, that's what it was. I'm sorry. Sideline. No timetable on quarterback Kenny Pickett. Wow. Okay, so appreciate y'all letting me know I was muted. Update here, low TNN. Gotta be trolling. I'm still mad Steelers passed up on Shedeur. That's what Toman Army says. Troll News Network, Rod on politics. No one knows what TNN is, big guy. I don't know. Why is Shedeur not getting first team reps? I'm hoping, again, we're going to stay on stream to figure out. Hopefully they have a reason to say why. Bruce Roberts says, I think the owner is going to step in. And hey, Bruce, there's been a lot of talks about this being an owner versus GM type of situation. So I don't doubt that could be the thing. Jeffrey, we don't know if he's got first team reps to confirm. Isaiah is going crazy. Kemet says F the Browns. Okay. Black Culture is Lit TV says, dude, relying on AI. That's not a real story. TNN was. See, shout out to my viewers. I'm so happy that most of y'all know what it is. I ain't got to tell y'all nothing. I thought everybody was getting fooled. Clearly, I ain't getting fooled by it because it is what it is. Why is it? And Melvin asks, why is it during head coach interviews no one challenges the head coach to give an answer on why Shedeur isn't getting first team reps? And to that, I would have to say, it's not necessarily that, right? It's that they look at it. You have to understand the media sees it often through the lens of the questions that they ask. And what I mean by that is they might genuinely think that Shedeur is just QB4 or QB3 now because Kenny Pickett's out. And they might genuinely just assume that he doesn't get those reps. Now, what I will tell you is if we get to the end of this week, again, we got a full week of practice. If we get to the end of this week and he doesn't have any first team reps, it's gonna be hard for the media not to ask that question because they're gonna be asked on Twitter. I know what y'all I be seeing what y'all do to Mary Kay's Twitter, dog. It's going to be asked if it becomes a problem longer. That's my answer I would give to you. Justice says first team reps was a perfect, no incompletions for Shedeur. That's what Justice is saying. So we'll see. El Hombre says the Browns owner don't know football talent. This is why he hired a GM and coaches who knows. Interesting. Omar versus GM, owner versus GM. The GM can never win that battle. Hey, that's what you should think at least. The tracker is out. Sanders 9 for 9, 2 touchdowns. Beautiful. Oh, appreciate the $5. Let me, if I can read I want to make sure I read your full name. Oh, I know who you are. Beautiful. Yeah. Come on. I ain't seen you in a while. You come back with a phenomenal, what's it called? $5. And she says, Shedeur will get his first time, just like the song says. Perfect timing. I believe they are trying to use kid gloves with him. And that has been a pretty common sentiment too, because people are like, hey, maybe they really don't trust him and they think that he really can't do it. But thank you so much, beautiful, for that donation. I appreciate that. Really appreciate the question too. Well, not the question, but I appreciate the theorizing, right? Because there have been a lot of different theories about how things are going. Higher. Wait, what's going on? Uh-oh. Okay. All quarterbacks have their moment. Let me go to ESPN Cleveland. Let me see if we can get the quarterback tracker. Because if it's not from ESPN Cleveland, we don't trust it, man. Oh, a perfect 9 for 9. Y'all wasn't lying. I'm going to keep this off to the side. Because we got something for that. Shadeur Sanders, perfect 9 for 9. We're about to start recording this video. That's what we're about to do. Let me get everything together, and we're gonna record the video. It seems like a good day for all the Qs though. But the only man to throw a touchdown, and multiple of them at that, Mr. Shedeur Sanders. All right. Cool. All right, I'm going to double check, make sure we have everything we need, and then we're going to continue forward. No first team reps for Shedeur Sanders. Right? And this is after this was said. And after this was said, okay, if I need to just double like that. Okay, cool. Boom. I want you to know the Riz was going crazy, dog. Rizzo, he was going crazy, dog. Boop. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. I want to double check, make sure there's no more Shedeur. No more Shedeur that I'm missing. Smitty Black says 11 got hit hard last play of the day, number 53. The NFL is killing its brand. Dylan Gabriel getting the starts at quarterback. Coaches says Shedeur Sanders. Jerry Week says the bad news, Bryans. Rob says don't see how Kenny stays on the team if he really is out for a month. Again, that is just speculation. I want to make sure that we know that is just that's what the Riz said, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna put that all together. Because it's Shedeur Sanders. That's a, people are calling out. People are already calling out the Browns for not giving Shedeur first team reps. Shout out to this guy. This is awesome. Hey man, say man. And check it out. Shadeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel getting in extra work after practice. I mean, what else, huh? What else can you ask from these? Both Dillon Gabriel. Hey, y'all better watch out for Dillon Gabriel now. Yeah, we're about to talk about. Well, I'll stop delaying it. I was just trying to make sure I had all our videos together. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and record this video, guys. So if I stop, if I'm ignoring you, that's why. To be honest with you, I'm probably just gonna record this video. We've been live for a while, so I'm gonna just record this video, get up out of here. It won't be the last time we're live, though. We will be live for some other practices. We're gonna get to Saturday morning, of course. So, and there will be multiple coming out today. But let's hop right into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Day 5 of training camp for the Browns and Shadeur Sanders. And Shadeur Sanders, a perfect 9 for 9 and 2 touchdowns. We're going to review that. But the biggest storyline has to be the fact that I made a live stream and I titled it First Team Reps for Shadeur, and I look silly. You know why I look silly? Because Shadeur Sanders got no first team reps. Somehow, after Kenny Pickett, the man who just recently got injured, was supposed to not be available. Rizzo is saying for another month, right? We're gonna get deeper into that. After all that being said, Shadeur Sanders gets no first team reps, but still goes perfect. Still throws the only 2 touchdowns of the day. Joe Flacco, you know what January Joe does, right? Beaming people, hitting them. He looked good. He looked spry, right? He looked like he had a wiggle into him. Dillon Gabriel also, do not underrate the Flying Hawaiian. They don't call him the Flying Hawaiian. Don't underrate the pleasing Polynesian. They don't call him that either. But he did go 8 for 12. Only had 4 misses, and again, a lot of zip there too. But the question needs to be asked at this point, with a limp leg, Kenny Pickett, where do we go from here? But it don't matter. It doesn't matter that Deion Sanders had what's it called? What do you call that thing? An interview, a press conference. Everybody thought he was retiring, but then he ended up, letting y'all know he was actually dealing with something. And then on top of that, let y'all know he didn't tell his kids. And just like when Mary Kay asked Shedeur months ago about, hey, how do you feel about your dad? And, he said, I don't care about none of that. I'm here to ball, son. And this is what it looks like when Shedeur takes his balls out, right? Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. Shadeur Sanders, I was literally live, steps up in the pocket, delivers a touchdown. Now, is this the greatest play from a quarterback we've ever seen? Nah, right? Is this against the first team? Nah, right? But by God, if we're gonna go against the second and third team, why not make the most of it? Why not do some phenomenal things? I got another video and another angle of this too. I think it better breaks down the different levels. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. I paused the video I was recording because I gotta find the other angle. Y'all know what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for the other angle of that touchdown where we could see him. What's it called? Yo, where's that angle of it, dog? Sorry, I need to find this. Another Shadeur Sanders touchdown. Yo, where is that video? There we go. There we go. We found the other video. I'm sorry, chat. I know I might not be looking down. I will look down when I'm done recording this video. I'm getting right back into it. As you can see, another angles reveal. The boy was getting nasty with it, right? And I've been known to over analyze a play, so I don't know why we don't do it, right? As you see right here, my favorite thing about this, we recently talked about Kenny Pickett. We talked about play action frequency, right? We spoke about how important. Actually, the article was about how having more play action for Kenny Pickett would benefit him in the long run. I think it's going to benefit all of these rookie quarterbacks in the long run, right? Not only do you have play action, now, God forbid we can we can block somebody on the edge. Like, do we remember the play? Do you remember you have no help on the inside? But besides that, besides letting a man just walk through you, we have a cool little play action with a guard simulates a bit of a pull. So you have this pulling action, give you a little more beef on this right side. Hopefully Shedeur can roll out. He doesn't get a chance to roll out, and he's does something that everybody's criticizing, everybody's been expecting of him. Everybody's saying, hey, you drift in the pocket too much. You take too many sacks, and technically this would have been a sack. He would have been creamed off that right side. But theoretically, if the Browns left tackle decided to, block, he stepped up in the pocket. And we've been seeing him step up in the pocket a lot. Again, it's not a big deal. That's regular quarterback stuff. I get that. But when you speak about somebody who one of the biggest things that he quote unquote couldn't do or could do is be able to manipulate that pocket. And like Mary Kay talked about, his pre-snap stuff, right? I would like to see some smoother play action there. Maybe we're just exaggerating it, but it looked like, I don't know. It looked like when I'm playing college football 26 and I try to sprint out and like it don't let you sprint. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? But that's what it looked like at first. But other than that, the feet are smooth. He steps up. He wants to step up, keeps his eyes downfield. And I don't know what that DB was doing. He was looking at the sun. That's a touchdown. So that's how he starts the day off. And I was literally yapping about it. I was talking about it, right? And he threw another touchdown. Before there, here's another smooth little clip, 1-2. Again, we want to speak about getting the ball out quickly, right? We want to speak about what are we going to do when you're faced with a 1, 2, 3, what's that? 6-man, right? You get a 6-man and it comes late. Again, Mary Kay said his biggest problem is what? Pre-snap. That was the thing Mary Kay Cabot kept talking about. And now, does he perfectly diagnose this? I'm not gonna know, right? But this is a late show, dog. This is you should be expecting it, but they walked up last second. Now it's pretty messy right here. You got some smaller bodies coming in. I think almost 6 came, 1 drop, right? So hey, let's just get it out. And you know what that boy do. You know what Luke Floria do. Hey, that boy Luke Floria, hey, he trying to be Julian Edelman out there. He really trying to be Julian Edelman out there. So that was super simple. That was smooth. And then again, not too long to end the practice, mind you. Last play of 11 on 11s. Now, this was what the third team. Again, we got to be fair. We're not going to sugarcoat it, right? Shedeur only took it with the 2s and 3s, but he threw touchdowns on the 2s and 3s. And it didn't seem like nobody else in that quarterback tracker threw any other touchdowns. So, hey, man, I don't know. If you're a part of the Sanders brigade, you got to be happy with a performance like this. And we were watching this early, and we were like, hey, man, that ball's a little late. I want to say something. Now, is this ball perfect? No. This ball is nowhere near perfect. This ball, those are just some more drills. Sorry. This ball, they gave me the wrong clip. Sorry. It doesn't matter. This ball is nowhere near perfect, right? This ball is him drifting to the right. Wow. But context is everything, ladies and gentlemen. So when we talk about why this is a deep throw, look at, hey, this is a college football 26 Madden blitz. Is this double mug 0 edge blitz? Is it? Hey man, this is what you need to do. You need to full slide right. Okay. You need to block your running back and you need to roll as fast as you can up out of there because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 7th is showing and mugged up. So was the throw phenomenal? No. Was it a touchdown? Absolutely. And we talk about context, right? We talk about also helping out your rookie quarterback. Something that Shedeur also didn't got none of, almost none of. It's motion. Go look it up. He ran some of the least amount of motion. Help your rookie quarterback out, right? Give him some motion. You see this motion? Oh well. This has to be. This is the safety, son. Look how close the safety is. Look at this 3. Look how they're coming, son. And what ends up happening? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-man rush. I think 7-man rush. 1, 2, 3 people in coverage. And it wasn't perfect. It wasn't great. But guess what? Nobody's in front of him because everybody was blitzing. So it doesn't matter. So for somebody who was, again, he drifts in the pocket, That's what he does right here. He gets what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 man pressure. Again, these are under pressure. Oh, I got to get this out, dog. Like he just says, I got to get the ball out. Gives him a catchable, easy ball so he can go ahead and walk into the end zone for his second touchdown of the day. Again, is it elite quarterback play? No. Is it Tom Brady? No. Is it the greatest thing, Patrick Mahomes behind the back? No. But it's a quarterback doing what he's supposed to do against the third team, and a quarterback that if he's going to keep doing these things, not just against nobodies, right? We're at this point, hey, not against pads. We've gotten out of that. Second team, we've gotten out of that. The only excuse is left is first team reps because he's done against the second. He's done against the third. He's thrown touchdowns. He's been able to diagnose some things. He's been able to handle some peculiar situations. Again, that's what you expect. So at the bare minimum, can we see what he looks like against the first team? You know what I'm saying? Can we see it? A few more shots here. Simple, cool, smooth little videos there, but I don't know, man. That's what the day looked like, and to not leave anybody else out before we get into the real crux of the matter, which is, Kenny Pickett being out and the more details of it, because it's gotten a little different. I think it's changed what it looks like. A few more clips here. I think the most impressive person today was Joe Flacco. Besides Shedeur Sanders was Joe Flacco. Again, running all of his reps with the ones. The velocity was there. The pop was there. The command was there. That's really what you see, right? And I talk about this often about like speaking about these young quarterbacks and how they're going to operate inside their offense, right? And how we're going to operate inside this offense. But when you see Joe Flacco, it's just another day for Joe Flacco. There's a lot of confidence. There's a lot of coolness. And it's almost like the team around feels a lot more confident, a lot more cool, a lot more under control whenever Joe Flacco is at the helm. So I think we have to talk about this, right? Everybody assumed first team reps. We're sitting here. I have no first team reps to tell you about. All I have is a perfect passer rating in training camp against 2s and 3s. Add every asterisk that you would like. But what does it look like for Kenny Pickett? How much time does Shedeur have to eventually, hopefully, get first team reps? Let's hear it from Mr. Kevin Stefanski.
At the end of practice there a couple days ago, felt something. So we'll just treat it. For any player, you're disappointed when you can't be out there with any injury, but he'll be fine. He'll rehab. He'll get back out very quickly.
Okay, so again, no timetable, this and that. And we're gonna get to this. This is a fan, but I made a video about Mr. Riz, and Rizzo said it looks a little more, you know what I'm saying, like 4 to 6 weeks. But we're gonna watch a few of these, right? If I can't find the video, I know I have it on TikTok, but there is one of these videos in which the big Riz basically says, look, he's hearing it's a grade 2 hamstring. In grade 2s, from what he reported, that's 4 to 6 weeks. That's a month. So right now it's a week. I would say if you're a part of the 12 brigade, me including, let's be patient, right? Let's see what happens and what eventually happens, because during this week. And if it's reported that he's out for 4 to 6 weeks, well, then you got all the time in the world. But at the end of this week, the pressure's going to get to him. Right now, it starts with, hey, how's Kenny Pickett doing? But by week 2, it's going to be like, hey, why is Shadeur Sanders not getting the reps if it's going to be an actual quarterback battle? So let's hear it from ESPN Cleveland.
Do you think Shedeur is going to get first-team reps today? That, to me, is one of the biggest questions.
I don't know. I would guess so. Mathematically, it would seem that he would get some. I don't know what they're holding him back for. I'm told he looks pretty good. Am I wrong in that assessment? Does anybody want to?
I heard that the best day any quarterback has had was Shedeur Saturday.
The best day any quarterback has had was Shedeur on Saturday. Again, add the asterisks. Add the it's only second and first team, and no one else has thrown 3 touchdowns. Sorry about it. Dylan Gabriel's been going against 2s and 3s, as well as going against the first teams. Hasn't had a 3-touchdown day. Cool. First day in pads. Who else has had multiple perfect days completion percentage-wise? Nobody's done it, right? Again, if y'all going to sit here and track the stats, because here's what I want you to know. The reason they're tracking the stats is they're waiting for a 3 and 8 day. They're waiting for a day. Oh, well, well, seems like Shedeur Sanders can't do it after all, right? So yeah, if we're gonna really look at it, let's really look at it. What's really going on? And what's really going on is that Shedeur Sanders keeps impressing people, even people who I think went into it not assuming that this place would be the way it is.
I
an
am
opportunity
told
would be the way it is.
by sources.
Here we go, Riz.
It's a grade 2 hamstring injury. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, grade 2 hammies, Chris, 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of takes Kenny Pickett out of the competition for now.
We have eliminated one.
Can I finally see my guy get some reps now? Can we watch Shadeur Sanders against the first team? For God, what are they doing? What are they trying to protect him? Do they not feel he's ready? Who would just throw him in for a series? Why have I not seen this? I'll wait for your answer.
They want him to earn it.
What about Dylan Gabriel? Why does he not have to earn it? Because he was a higher draft pick?
Yes.
The Browns are, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. I am walking a line with this team you don't want to know. You don't want me. I am this close to removing myself from the entire conversation.
You have to understand, Browns fans have gone through so much stuff. If this is the straw that breaks the camel's back for the big Riz, maybe I'm not a Glazer, okay? Maybe you and me as Shedeur fans, maybe we're not overhyping it. Maybe we're underhyping it. Are you telling me ESPN Cleveland people are trying to revoke their access to the dog pound because a second string hammy, which again, like I alluded to, 4 to 6 weeks. Yo, what are we doing? Are you going to treat your 5th round draft pick like an indispensable 5th round draft pick, or are you only just going to have him throw to equipment managers when it's useful? Huh? It's a 5th round draft pick, dog. Logistically on paper, man, he should be doing special teams. Not really. You shouldn't have a quarterback do. But theoretically, value-wise, man, it's just a 5th round quarterback. Matter of fact, go embarrass yourself in front of the first team early, so now we don't have to give you any more first team reps. That's what I would be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Throw him out there. Give him 2 or 3 reps. Give him something crazy. Defense. Dollop one of them Yam Sands. Dollop a cat blitz. Show him something crazy. I want it triple bugged. I want the defensive tackle standing up at a 5 technique. Like really throw him in the fire then. What is there to lose? Besides a 5th round pick? Like I don't get it. I'm not understanding it. And a known hater, at least this is what the people say, a known hater, Tony Grossi, says that Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders should be getting more reps this week.
I think Gabriel and Sanders will get a lot of reps this week.
Will Shedeur get reps against the ones finally? And Tony, why is this not happening? What are they trying to shelter him? What are they trying to do?
I don't think they're
what
protecting him. I don't think they're trying to steer anything. I think they feel Gabriel's better. Gabriel's closer to Pickett than he is to Shedeur Sanders. That's my observation.
Wow.
It was interesting Saturday. They had Shedeur on his field by himself.
Andrew and Kevin went over and watched him.
Yes. I think they were Barry and Stefanski had to decide, do we give Shedeur more or less reps starting Monday? And I don't know what that answer would have been, because he did pretty good Saturday with them watching him. And then the injury occurred, and that solved that. They're going to give him more reps.
It made so much sense. It really did. And after a perfect 9-for-9 day, another perfect day, I'm scratching my head. I'm confused. I don't know why we're not sitting here talking about maybe some tough first team reps for Shedeur. Hey, he had this, he did that, he couldn't figure this out. No, I'm now sitting here with a silly title for my live stream, right? In fact, I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it right now. Shedeur Sanders, perfect day. Perfect day. You know what I'm saying? Perfect day in pads. Boom. Updated. I updated it live. That's all we have from Shedeur is a perfect day. Multiple touchdowns when nobody else threw any touchdowns. I'm gonna end the video here because I'm live. I gotta talk to the chat, and then I gotta get up out of here. I do have to do actual work. I know it doesn't seem like I do actual work. It's crazy, but what I'll say and what I'll end this with is like, look, Shedeur Sanders, when brought into the Browns, the hoopla about him was, hey, he's going to bring a bunch of negative media, right? And I've said this in multiple videos, so y'all can go watch those and go deeper into this thought process. But this idea that Shedeur Sanders is the problem, he's the media, he's going to do all, when at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, the media is causing, or not the media, rather the media and the organization, they're the ones creating storylines to then eventually become problems, right? I just keep waiting. Kevin Stefanski is going to have to answer some very hard questions, and Shedeur is going to get blamed instead of just letting him get some first team reps so you don't have to hear about it, because it makes sense logistically. This whole camp, Joe Flacco doesn't get reps because we know who he is. So how, if if everything stays the same and first team reps are taken away, how does Shedeur not get more? Rhyming accidentally. Shout out to Chris Move. Like the video if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. Subscribe if you enjoy college football content, and everything else in between. Comment down below. Does Shedeur Sanders deserve first team reps? And continue to be great. That's the most important thing. Oh yeah, and that Deion stuff scared me for real. Go get checked out. Be great. Peace. All right, recorded my video. Let me talk to the chat. First off, HM says you are the biggest Sanders Glazer. That's awesome, man. You paid $2 to send a bunch of emojis. I'd probably, get like some toilet paper or something with $2. But hey, thanks for coming in. But let me go back and read some of these things. I got a troll in here named Nick Lance. He's a real big troll. I got 2 trolls in here actually. They're making a mockery of what I got going on. But no, in all seriousness, let me read the chats, and then I'm going to get up out of here. I got to edit that video. So get that up, get that live. Also have a, Deion video going live too. A lot of people had some crazy things to say. But I'm reading the chat, so I'm going to get there in a second. Rod on politics. Black culture lit says pause. My fault. DeMonte says Nick Lance does not know ball. I agree. Nick Lance does not know ball. CJ says, yeah, he threw a dibbly dot. Jeffrey Franklin says, people forget we got TJ Watt in Baltimore Ravens in our division. Nick Lance is still beefing with DeMonte. Who the thunk? Huh? Shout out to Houston, Deshaun Watson, by the way. What are y'all y'all tripping? Stevie Davey says we don't see first team reps for Shedeur because the moment that happens, this charade is over. Okay, and which charade is that? I would have to ask you, Mr. Stevie. How old are y'all? Are y'all beefing about Deshaun Watson in my chat? What's going on? I sure hope he can make those throws too. Deshaun Ball is perfect. Are we? Somebody got a Deshaun Watson jersey on in my comments. Terrence Jones Sr. says Deshaun best days are behind. Y'all was really going at it. I think I'm losing a little bit of my stream health is having a problem. I think we're having some I think I'm having some connection problems, so I think we're ending this at a good time. But all right, I had to skip past. I'm gonna read a few more of y'all's chats. Underneath the Glazer comment, you gave him $2 to say that he's gonna charge it back though, because that makes a lot of sense. I don't know why you would even charge. Why not just type regularly? Like I didn't even see this until I was. That's a lot of effort, big homie. Appreciate you, Hey. Hay's always in the chat. They be doing big things. Yarbrough Williams says, sickening. Let me go. I can't handle all the hate I see on this tread. What is that? He can buy some tissue for that glaze, HM says. Hilarious. Thanks for the support, HM. Haters are the biggest fans. They typically are. They particularly are. Steve Davies says the whole argument that they want to put the best player on the field means nothing because the Browns have shown interest to sabotage. I'm sorry, y'all looking at my task manager. Sabotage. I think sabotage is a strong word. But at the end of the day, it's I don't think it's sabotage. I think they're trying to limit a problem that they ultimately created by drafting him. So I think that's interesting. For support, the whole argument. Ivy League says, thanks for the donation. Hey man, y'all thanking them for the donation. I appreciate y'all doing that, man. HM has some sad faces. I don't know why you're sad. You're giving me money. I think we're having a great time. Yarbo Williams says 3. I don't know what the 3 says. Bosifas says, no doubt Browns didn't listen and drafted him. That's what I'm saying. DJ Woodwork says, gotta get a moderator. Robert Theron says, El Hombre Weirdo is a big troll and fan too. I don't need a moderator just yet. Nick Lance says, the best quarterback will play. Trust the coaching staff. Now, I don't know how much the Browns can trust their coaching staff, but Nick Lance with the infinite wisdom. Appreciate that. Amber, what's going on, Amber? Amber says, Grossi is trying to keep Stefanski and Barry employed. Keep saying Gabriel is better. Please show me where. A tight spiral doesn't equal a touchdown and wins. My glorious king, Shadeur Sanders, Mr. Zero says. Bosiva says, I'm a Browns fan, and I'm happy we got him. Fire. HM says, all the drool getting over the equipment. Man, I got to tell you, HM, bravo. I mean, I'm over here. The trolls have been great. You gave me $2. You said mean things. I'm just, man. I don't think I'm cut out for this, guys. I don't think I am. Savage Gala says, how is he going to start when they won't let him get first-team reps? If it wasn't a real quarterback battle, they what are the Browns doing? I think they give Dylan more reps because he needs more experience. That's an interesting thought process. Last thoughts on this, because I think there's a lot of things being said. If I can be honest with you, and I've been honest with y'all on my videos, look, Shedeur Sanders is at the worst case, if you go by mock drafts, evaluation, the things, the quarterbacks we've seen get taken in the first round, worst case scenario, second round, late first round. I think that's not a hot take, right? I don't think anyone think that's a hot take, specifically in a very weak draft class for quarterbacks. Okay, my issue is that when we have these conversations now, removed from the draft, removed from his, what he did in college, we can only speak about him if he's Jesus, the greatest quarterback of all time, which I try not to do. Y'all know me. I'll try to keep it fair. Hey, this ball was late, but this is why. This was this. Hey, I don't like the lower half here. I don't like the mechanics here, right? But at the same time, when people act like he's a fourth-string, fifth-round pick, when Dylan Gabriel was the one getting fifth-round pick representations, and I do want to leave you with this too, because again, I've watched football longer than 2 years, so I don't know. Some of y'all, specifically the trolls, maybe y'all are new to it, but Patrick Mahomes was getting comparisons to Jay Cutler, right? Lamar Jackson was the last pick of the first round. I'm not saying that they're the same person or Shadeur is going to do that, but to think that people can't be wrong in a large way, I mean, we've seen it multiple times. So, I think that there's a world where Shadeur makes it happen. Oh, and then here's the last thing. Like I showed you in that video, if you're a Shadeur fan, you do not want him to start for these Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns team that has no identity, still looking for one, was hoping for 2 rookie running backs to bolster their running back room, and one of them can't even stay on the football field. Right? So what faith am I supposed to have in this organization? What faith should you have in an organization that does stuff like that? I wouldn't have a lot of it. But shout out Nick Casario and my Texans, man. We gonna be all right. You feel me? We gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me finish up these comments, edit this video, and we get up out of here, dog. Nick Land says, Browns are truly just cooked all the time. And all the time, they are cooked. DF says, I think the Browns didn't really want to draft him, but since he fell to the 5th round, they was like, dang, might as well. That could be fair. Cletus Smith says, the humble thing for Shedeur would be set aside and pursue a different path. Hey, man, that's some good hate comment. Hey, Cletus Smith, I'm sorry, HM. Cletus Smith, hate comment of the day. He said he should be humble, sit down, go become a rapper or something. Shout out to Cletus Smith. Great comment there. They should just heads on. Now it's a perfect 9 for 9. Y'all be great. Be on the lookout for my video coming out in probably the next hour or two. Deion video coming out. Gonna expose a few silly people on Twitter. But hey, you be great. You be phenomenal. Please be amazing. We'll see you next time. Comment down below if there's anything else you want to see. Leave in the live chat something phenomenal you want to see. Feel free to donate money to give me hate comments. Hey, just go ahead. I think it's a fun time. But you be great. You be phenomenal. Hope everything's great with you and everything.